Hi pretty birdies! So you're here with me today. I'm Helen, just in case you guys don't know, but I wanted to talk about our foundation today because we got a question on the story the other day and somebody wanted help trying to find out their foundation shade, and I know that somebody is not the only one that really needs some help, so I thought I would give you guys some little tips and tricks for you at home or when you're in the store and trying to match a shade, whether it's ours or someone else's, but I just want you guys to know the best way to find your shade. And I know things vary and people have different preferences, so I'm gonna talk about all of that, so stay tuned. I wanted to make this a little IGTV so you guys can really watch this instead of making it a story post. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it and keep on watching. Alright guys, so the first thing I think that will set you up for some success when finding a foundation shade is knowing what undertone you are. I very obviously have a very golden yellow undertone, but the first thing you can do is check your undertone on your forearm. And when you look at it closer to right here where your veins are, you can see it the best. And here, you can also see it on me, it has more of that yellowy golden, and when I get very tan, I get a little bit more olive. So that's for me, but it also just depends on preferences too. You may not want to be as golden as you are. You may want your face to be a little different. So once you have that set in your mind, then you can pick which one matches you best. Another thing to keep in mind too is sometimes your face doesn't always match your body. See, I'm much darker on my body and my face is always, in general, always lighter. Even if I've been tanning or fake tanning, anything, it's always lighter. But also the perimeter of your face can be darker. So you really have to pick something that you can customize to fit your skin the best. I usually wear 62 full frontal. This is me, and you can tell it's very golden. This is me most of the time, but right now I'm actually wearing 47 nudie pie because I'm a little lighter because like most of us, we probably haven't been outside a lot. But so when you're in store and you come across the line and most of the shades look very similar, what I want you guys to do is always find the range that fits you best. So for me, I am in the medium to tan range depending on how dark or light I am at the time. And then I usually pick one which I think fits me the best, and I usually put that in the middle. And then I go a little bit darker and a little bit lighter, and then that's when I do this that I'm about to show you guys. Okay, after you take those three that you think you're gonna fit the best, I usually put a little bit on the back of my hand, and you can even see from the beginning kind of which one you think will fit you better. But you see why I don't like the hand method. Of course this is never gonna look like my arm, but I want to see what matches my face. So when you're in store, if you want to, if possible, just, it all depends on you, but best practice in my opinion is I always start with a little line and I bring it down my neck. And I'll do the same for all shades. And then I'm gonna show you why I do it and why I think this works the best. So just looking at it, you can kind of already see which one melts into my skin the easiest, which is the one that's going to match you the best, right? So, in my opinion, and based on what the camera is showing me, the middle one is vanishing into my skin. I could pretty much blend that out right now and it would match perfectly. So after you find the shade that matches you the best, in my opinion, is this middle one, which is also the one I'm wearing, but for demo purposes, I wanted you guys to see how I would recommend to match yourself in stores. Now, if you don't have the luxury to be in store, I'm also going to try to help you as best as I can to pick one online. All right, pretty birdies, so my next tip is something we already have done for you. Once you're on our website and you're shopping for a foundation shade that matches you, if you look on the side where the photos come up, we have 3 assets that are going to be your best friend. We have one that shows models with their corresponding shade. I'm actually in one of them. And we also have shade swatches, and we have them broken down into 3 categories on 3 different arms. We have the light, medium, and deep. Once you pick which section you think you fall the best in, then you look at the shades. And then once you get there, there's another photo that shows each foundation shade and their shade descriptions. So let's say, for example, I'm getting my foundation shade, which is full frontal. And I'm going on the website, and on the website it's going to say it's a warm foundation with subtle yellow undertones for tan skin tones, which is exactly what I like, what I want, and what I need. So another thing to note is when you're reading the shade descriptions and you see that it says warm, for us, we define warm as golden undertones, closer to that tan background. And once you see cool, those shades tend to be rosier. So that will also help you understand kind of what our shade descriptions mean. And that helps a lot of people. I know I usually pick things like that as well. Another thing to keep in mind is, unfortunately, not every one foundation shade is going to match you to a T. So what I love to do is I have a foundation shade that matches me the best when I'm lightest, when I'm not very tan, when I haven't left the house much. That's the shade that I keep on me for like the winters. And then I have my deeper shade that is usually me when I'm tan. And having those 2, I can mix them. So if I'm in the middle, but I'm closer to being tanner, I'll use a majority of my tanner shade and I'll mix it in with a little bit of my lighter shade, and that makes it so much easier to find your perfect shade, because then you get to customize it on your own to match yourself, because everybody is different. So that one is probably my favorite tip. All right, pretty birdies, I'm finally done. All my tips and tricks have been given to you, and you do with them what you see fit. I hope I made it just a little easier and less intimidating to find a shade that matches you as best as possible. And if anybody has any more questions or comments or needs something clarified, please let me know in the comment section down below, because I'm here for you guys and I really want to make your experience with us as best as possible. And on behalf of everyone at Pretty Vulgar, we appreciate the out of you guys for supporting and loving us as much as you do. And that's it, guys. Thank you. Bye.